I'm a big advocate of body positivity or body neutrality. I believe that you are issued the body that you get with no input from you as to how it's going to look, how it's going to feel, how it's going to perform. I struggle with this myself, and I do pretty well most of the time, but certain things set me back. And if this sounds like you, I just want you to take heart, keep your chin up, and get that we're all sort of going through this. Maybe not everyone, but at least a portion of us. So I'm a person who is overweight, and I um, was taking steps to make that different when it was pre-pandemic times. And then the pandemic hit. Personally, what happened to me was my anxiety went through the roof. I lost weight because I was so nervous and I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to snack. I didn't want anything. I was so nervous about the state of the world for a few months. And then complacency set in, and I was very sedentary. I was watching a lot of Netflix, and that was okay. That's where I was at. And then um, I got struck with migraines every day for several months, and that sucked. And then I was very sedentary. I just couldn't anything. I was in so much pain that I just couldn't anything. I would get out of bed, go to the couch, and go back to bed. And it was not beneficial to any kind of being in shape or having a healthy heart or anything like that. But through the help of Western medicine and health insurance, I got better, and um, I'm back to eating a bit differently, being a little more conscious, trying to get off my butt a little bit more, even though all of my hobbies involve sitting down. So I'm working on it, but at the same time, I feel like I accept who I am and how I look, and I may not love every little piece of it, but I accept it. And then, and this is where you may agree. So that's my personal journey. And then a few weeks ago, I went to the neurologist because they've been following up on my migraines. And the neurologist said, "And what are you doing to lose weight?" And I was like, "What? Like, this isn't even my physician who also was telling me to lose weight, right? But this is my neurologist who's monitoring my headaches and that set me back, right? So you have to be weighed every time you go to any kind of doctor's office, and that's a pain, but whatever. And it's just their vitals that they have to take. They take your blood pressure, all that kind of thing. It's the same sort of stuff, fine. And so I didn't really think anything of it when they weighed me until she was like, "Oh, what are you doing to lose weight?" I was like, "What? Really? Like, I can accept my body and you can't?" And I get there's medical reasons that my physician wants me to weigh a certain amount or whatever. Uh, but my neurologist, and it really, it kind of hit me. And I was not happy about it. And I was not happy about it for several days. And this has been kicking around in my mind for a couple of weeks now that it's like, why is everybody so weight conscious? What is the deal with that? And I get that I'm overweight and I could weigh less, but what if I liked this weight? What if I were perfectly happy and perfectly healthy at this weight and also I had migraines? Like, is that okay? It should be okay, I think. But it was not okay. I was made to feel like it was not okay. And so I don't know if there's a correlation between weight and migraines. It doesn't seem like that makes sense, but maybe there is. So maybe there are factors I just don't know about. But if you if you're doing your part to work on acceptance, to work on feeling okay in your own skin, to work on feeling like your body is enough, kudos to you. Good for you. Do that. And if you want to be bigger or smaller, stronger or weaker, whatever it is that makes you happy and is good for you, do that. I myself am working on cooking at home more. I love eating out. I love takeout. I love restaurants. Um, COVID has put the kibosh on restaurants for a long time now, but I will be eager to go back when it's safe to do so. And we've been getting way too much takeout, and and I don't like to cook, so we've been doing like kind of like prepared foods and stuff, which is not so great. All the preservatives and the sodium and everything like that, not so great for our bodies. And I get that there's a better way of doing it. So that's what I'm working on. But you know what? I still had frozen pizza last night. I didn't die. It's okay. And so tonight I'm making steak salad. Balance, right? You got to find your balance. So for me, it's about having a healthy heart. It's about living a long time. It's about it's about making sure that I'm able to do the things that I want to do for as long as it's reasonable to do them. So I hope that you are motivated in the same way, and I hope that you can accept your body and can feel free to tell other people like, no, I'm good. I wasn't able to do that to my neurologist. I wasn't able to say, no, I'm good, because in that moment, it hit me too hard. Um, I don't know what I would say today, but I go back in a month and I wonder if I'll say something different. I I hope that I'm strong enough to say how is that related to my migraines, and I hope uh, that you are too, and that the answer that you get is a reasonable one. And so love you. Look at your body as a vessel. My body lets me get around. It lets me do all sorts of things, and yours does too. And even Stephen Hawking's did. Stephen Hawking, who was trapped in his body, had a brilliant mind and was trapped in his body for many, many years due to disease. He still had a body that let him get around. So, probably you're not in the same kind of shape he was in, and your body lets you do a great many more things. So please accept it, enjoy it, and just see it as a vessel and nothing more. And I hope that if somebody tells you, "What are you doing to lose weight?" that you feel strong enough in that moment to say, "I don't really know why that's something we need to discuss." I hope this finds you well. Be kind to each other.